Just waiting for a few more here. Just give it a minute. Man, gold looks good to continue up too. So let's see. Got the unemployment claims too. 7:30. 10 minutes, 11 minutes. What up, Steven?
Yo, it's good, bro.
Oh, nothing.
Morning, bro.
Waiting on gold here. See if it can move up.
Oh yeah, that's a nice range right there.
Oh, that's really
That's
clean.
clean, bro. That's clean, bro.
That's a 15-minute too. 5 minutes really clean. Dude, I think with these unemployment claims, this thing could probably rip up. Maybe they'll be bad. Chances are they're terrible. It's been pretty
Yeah, they're
bad.
probably bad. Yeah.
Out of the last 15, majority of them have been not good. See if these guys ever made, I don't think they made their payment so far anyways.
Said it was due today.
Yeah, it was supposed to be due today.
Oh snap.
And I haven't seen anything about them paying it. And it says they said yesterday that they resolved the payment plan, but how much is that? And how often is the payment plan? And is it the whole thing that they owe or is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? But I haven't seen anything about it. If they don't pay that today, not going to be good. See the S&P break back down if they don't. Bitcoin is already breaking back down. It should fall down too. Keep seeing gold go up off of it. Hopefully this 30-minute will just push up here. If it can push up into this little range up here and then close up there, we can see what the unemployment numbers are. And then if they're bad, we could just buy it on the breakout. I'm not used to this time change though. It's like 5:22 here.
What is that? Like 3 hours?
Where are
Three
you at?
hours ahead of your normal time
Oh,
from
it's two.
East.
It's 2 hours ahead of my normal time.
Okay, cool. I'm on New York time,
Yeah.
so I like 4. I'm guessing.
That's terrible. Yeah, Nancy knows. Don't you live out here in Cali too, though, don't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I bet gold's gonna sit here and wait. 723. The daily, see the daily like would be turning pretty bullish, breaking up into here again. 4 hours kind of rejecting though. 1 hour looks like not that great. I mean, looking at the daily and the 4 hour, it's not good. Doesn't look too good. We'd for sure need a 30-minute to close up here. Let's see if there's any news that I missed. Oh, 2 hours ago. Wow, so they told them to avoid the near-term US dollar bond default. So my guess is they told them they need to pay it. Then JP Morgan has another spoofing case. Oh, imagine that. Let's read that. How
Yeah, I
long?
wouldn't be surprised.
We got 6 minutes left for this. Let's see this. A settlement. And you know what? 15 million bucks for them is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. It's like probably not even one trade. What even happened here? I didn't even know they had this going on. It doesn't show what they were doing. I wonder if it was in the metals again. I'll have to look into that more. Let's go back here and look. See, gold's breaking down right now. Let's read this. Ask local governments to prepare for potential downfall. That sounds terrible. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with this. These guys screwed up. Because like you read one thing where it's like they're gonna pay it. Then you read another where they're not gonna pay it. Gold's pulling back pretty hard here. See, I thought the daily looked pretty crappy. Kind of rejecting up here the 4 hour, now the 1 hour. Doesn't look too good. And here's what sucks about this now is like this move down below this. If this thing, if those unemployment claims were to be bad and this were to start to break back up and kind of break out, that's at 7:30. Like you'd have to wait for a 15-minute close. And with that kind of volatility, it could just break through here and run. So it could just miss that whole move. But there's not a clean downside. So even if the numbers miss, like I don't like this downside range at all. It doesn't seem very clean to me. Norway did a rate hike too. That's crazy. I don't really know much about their economy though. I've never even paid attention to it. Wait, Steven, didn't you say are you still short on the dollar here or what? I think that was you that told me that. Didn't you tell me you were short in this? The dollar.
Yep, I'm still in it.
Yeah, it looks okay. You kind of, if you could break back underneath this 4 hour level, you would probably see a nice move starting to the downside.
Yeah, it's been holding up in that area like this whole week.
Hmm. Yeah, I imagine if you could break back under this, that'd be pretty good news for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Have to keep an eye on that. Man,
Yeah, but it might take some time.
yeah, we got, let's see here, got 30 seconds for this news to hit. I hate how you got to do this. It's so annoying. I'm just trying to read the freaking article. Let's see here. Oh, it's 7:30. Oh, it shot down a little bit. No top wick here. Let's see what the news was. So it was expected 332,000, 322,000. Come on, why does the news take so long on this now? And my CNBC app doesn't send me any updates anymore. Typically, it would send it. See how this is moving down like no top wick. Honestly, this would have been a nice spot to spy, a nice spot to buy at. We could have already been out of that. Come on, load it. Is this loading for anyone else? The heck is wrong with this?
Bro, mine does the exact same thing.
It used to
Like
never do this.
I would just refresh the whole Forex Factory page and I would try it out.
It used to do it like right away. I don't know why it does
Yeah.
that. Gosh, this thing's a piece of crap now.
That's funny.
So annoying. This happens every single time there's news. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Bro, this thing is not going to load. I guess it's just not out yet. I don't know. It's like Canada's retail sales were pretty crappy. Gold's reacting here. See, like with that, without the top wick here, oh, 351,000. Oh, that's not good. Somebody said it was 351,000. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's pretty crappy. But you see how if had I known that that news was bad, you see how this 15-minute open with no top wick on it? It just shot straight down. I would have bought it off of this here and anticipated that it was going to go back up to create the top wick. But it's a gamble because apparently this is a piece of trash now. This website sucks.
Bro, you're gonna have to upgrade to like those news websites that like charge premiums every month.
I'm gonna have to get a Bloomberg terminal or something.
Yeah.
Dude, has your CNBC been screwing you up? Like it doesn't send you
Not immediately. They don't send it immediately.
they haven't been
They
sending
probably
me any
send
at
it
all.
like CNBC hasn't been sending me anything either. And when they do, it's like 5 minutes after news came out.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, gold's gonna break up today. We just gotta sit here and wait. This is probably gonna be a pretty good trade. There's like some PMI data too at like 8:45, which is like an hour and 10 minutes away. Yeah, so we knew these were gonna be crappy. They've been terrible all year. I just don't understand with I wonder if these guys missed their payment today on with unemployment claims being bad. S&P starts coming back down and Bitcoin too. Might have to just sit here a while today. Here you go, Steven. Your the dollar's gonna break back down here a little bit.
Oh yeah. Let's see if it does break and if it stays under that structure.
Yeah, because you gotta think gold should continue up off of this news. And technically, this looks like a clean range today. So maybe you'll get that to move. Let me see here. I wanted to put this oh yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
send that report over to my dad here this morning. The
yeah,
unemployment
drop
thing.
that link.
I,
Drop
I
that
s-
link for that JP Morgan article, unless you already did.
no, I didn't. I'm going to, but I want to find a better one because this one doesn't say what they were spoofing with. But let me see here. Um, should be in the news 1 day ago. Oil bribery probe in Brazil. Man, these guys are something else. They're always doing something. These pop-ups are obnoxious. Every time my laptop resets, my ad blocker gets turned off. But it looks like oil bribery. I gotta read more about this. I'll drop this inside of a see if we can get a different website that's not gonna do this. This one might be better. Yeah, I sent it. So it should be in there now. Dang, my laptop's heating up again.
Your laptop's heating up.
Yeah, it keeps getting hot. It was really hot the other day. I had like so many things running, and I had my TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform running too. I was about sweating sitting next to this thing. It was about to blow up.
Check your CPU usage or graphic GPU usage in the like task manager. You may actually have a web page open that's doing like Bitcoin mining.
Close it out. Yeah, I never checked that. It's probably not a bad idea. Bitcoin mining.
It's not efficient, but they do it. They just stick them in the JavaScript in there, and it just churns it out, keeps it at max.
Unemployment claims, not good. Not good. I wonder if these guys are going to pay this or not. I wonder what the timeline is today. When it's due? Anybody know? I don't know when this is due. You know what? I got an idea too. I bet we could. I don't have a Twitter, but I made this like junk Twitter account. It doesn't even have anything good on it, but I use it just for this reason. I can search like the name of this company, and then there will be trending posts about it. Sometimes I can pick up more news off of there than I can looking things up. Wow, they stopped paying their staff and factory suppliers. That's not good. Let's see here. Could you imagine working for them? I don't know how their work employees haven't walked out already. They asked them to, if they told them that if they wanted their bonus, that they had to front the company money and that they would pay them back. And they stopped paying them anyways. Yeah, I wouldn't even trust them anymore. I'm not finding anything on Twitter too crazy, though. That's the thing. Nothing too crazy. Somebody said Evergrande renamed Everbroke. That's crazy. They stopped paying their employees completely. Not good. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about them missing the payment though, just yet, anyways. We'll have to keep an eye on it today. I'm sure I'll see it somewhere in the news when it happens. Somebody will say something to me. It's like gold though, still going down. Unemployment claims are bad. Let's see if this thing can break back up. And I should have just took that buy earlier off of this and been done today. Looks like new 15-minute candle started. Yeah, at this point, we're gonna have to wait for the 30-minute close. Man, I almost want to buy this thing now. Just gotta sit on my hands. Yeah, let's see if this thing breaks down here today. Nothing clean here, so I can't trade this. Even if it were to break all the way down for some reason today, none of this is clean over here. It's clean underneath this. Even then, the hourly looks terrible here. Yeah, we just gotta wait and see here. Look at oil. I think that was going up pretty nice too recently. Yeah, it's still going up here. It's going to be a new 4-hour open here in 13 minutes as well. Be nice if all of this ended up being a wick on the 30-minute and this closed back above this level here. So then that could set us up on the new 4-hour candle, like towards probably the stock exchange open to continue up here. We just need this to actually turn around. Ooh, the Fed yesterday was being asked about the insider trading within the Federal Reserve and why
Yeah, I heard that.
why they were buying the same assets that the Fed was. And it's against their code or whatever to do that. I think that's hilarious. Specifically, Powell himself had something that performed that I guess he shouldn't have had in his portfolio. And he says, I bought those years ago and it just ended up being some kind of coincidence. I'm like, oh, I'm sure. God forbid anyone else do that. Government though, they can do it all day and get away with it. Oh, did you guys see too? Now it's a small amount, but it's still something. The Biden impeachment that's going on too. It's like 4 House Republicans filed for it. I think that's pretty interesting too. So looks like it's still breaking down here. Man, with this news today, I would have figured this would have been, we would have held out up here on this pre-New York support and broke out. This looked good. Still breaking down more here too. See, like technically though, see on this 15-minute, like you have supports here, but you've got a really clean support sitting down here. Just looking at this technically, it's nothing I would trade, but maybe I would wait. Like, let me see here. Oh, okay. So that 5-minute close, very bearish on the support here. And the break of this low would have been an execution to sell this. So it looks like you could have seen like a little bit of profit here, but you would be down 2 or 3 pips. Nothing that I'm actually trading, but technically those are those kind of trades that I like to take. And watch, because it's against my overall bias today, and because I'm not in it, I'll laugh if it starts to actually move.
Bro, I find it really, really weird, or I don't know, not weird, but I noticed that, things just happen. Like today, bad unemployment claims came out, but the gold still managed to go short. That's, I don't know, bro. That honestly, that doesn't make any sense to me. But
No.
those are all the market making moves. So can't really go
Yeah.
against it. I just don't understand the logic behind it, bro. Like,
Sometimes I don't either, and I'm maybe like you've got to pay attention to maybe the move was already priced into the market, anticipating bad unemployment claims, right?
Yeah.
That's another weird thing too. But I guess I don't, that's why I just don't trade fundamentals. So like if you were to try to buy off of bad unemployment claims today, you would have got murdered on this, right? But if you were to use it like how I was going to use it, if the support pre-New York is to hold, and we already get a candle that closes up near this level up here, like 1775, and then you were to get your clean breakout, then you can use the fundamentals as a catalyst as well as the technicals, right? But the fact that on the 1 hour, there's nothing too clean here. And although I just broke down that position there and it did exactly what I thought it would, that's a good move there. That's over 15 pips, right? That would have been a great trade, but it's again, it's not. If you look at the 4 hour, like the 4 hour really wasn't clean there. The 1 hour wasn't clean. It's just choppy here. 30 minute, okay, the 30 minute looking a little bit better. The 15 minute looks okay. But I know how it is going down to lower time frames, trying to find a reason to be in, all of those things. Of course, like I said, technically that trade makes sense there on a lower time frame. And it, of course, it's going to move exactly like I think it is because I'm not in it and it's against my bias. This is a good trade here. But unfortunately, I'm not a part of it. There's that other part too where could just be completely wrong about it today. I also just find it funny, bad fundamentals, yet this thing keeps rolling over. See the daily turning bearish here, not good. 4 hour big rejection. 7:55, you're gonna have a new 4 hour in 5 minutes. You know what? When this thing taps into this level here, if it does, I might put a small scalp on this to play the pullback on this candle here. Find it's very hard to believe that.
Honestly, bro, that might be it.
Ooh,
Let's see.
oh, BP tells the government the fuel stations ran out of gasoline. Dang, that's crazy. Not good. That's hilarious.
The gold drop might be related to supply chain issues.
Yeah, but I would think gold would go up off of that too. Anything that's like something's not good, things aren't going right, and there's fear, gold will go up off of. But I just think it's funny. This just seems so dramatic to me here today. This whole move seems so dramatic. That 4 hour looks terrible too.
Yeah, I'm
What?
seeing because I'm seeing all the financial news harp on about the fact that the supply chain is not able to get like raw materials back and forth to like chip manufacturers for vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Isn't
they're going. Yeah,
isn't there a bunch of boats like off the coast of California too that are holding a bunch of goods that can't come over or something?
I've I've seen the post about that, but I haven't been able to confirm it. I did look on the maps, and there are a ton of boats out there,
Dang, that's crazy.
but I don't know how normal that is. I don't know what the normal time span to being put on hold for inspections and things are.
I just closed this gold buy here.
Good.
Took a quick scalp off of that like I wanted to. It's like 10 pips. It's yanking up now. This move seems so dramatic to me. And maybe, I could have risked it there and put it to break even to try to get a bigger pullback, but there is a lot of downward pressure here right now. So screw it. I'm already out of it. Wow. That was a pretty fast. One and done. That's it. Hold up a second. I'll show you guys I can show you the execution there. Man, I'm getting sneaky with gold too. I'm getting really sneaky with this thing. Let's see here. Here it is right here. That was the buy there. Literally, as soon as it bounced into that 1 minute candle started, as soon as it topped out up here, I just closed it out. Not bad. You got to wait now. You got to wait again. Because here's the thing, this new 4 hours got a top wick. There could be some kind of bigger washout coming towards. Man, there's a lot of momentum here. Maybe back towards like 1757.50. This thing's running right now. I just still think this is a lot of drama. I don't understand why it's pulling back this hard.
Is everybody dumping their hedges to get back in on the upside of everything else?
See, that's the other thing too. I wouldn't understand why people would dump a hedge right now because A, there's bad unemployment claims today, and B, you still have, are these guys going to make their payment today or not?
Yeah.
So I just don't I don't see why anybody would dump that. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Doesn't look very healthy though, I'll tell you that.
Mm-mm.
See, like typically now, technically, this is really making sense to the downside. You've got some rejection here already. Maybe this thing, a 15-minute close right on this, and a breakout would make sense here. But then you could see it just come in here and kind of tap into this and then completely turn around back above this level and then just range for the rest of the day, you know? Sometimes this thing does that. And then you've really got to be picky here because now you definitely you missed a downside move. And if this thing just barely probes below this, it could just shoot back up, just consolidate the rest of the day. See it? Like if this thing were to shoot down into this range here right now, I bet it'll suck right back up. All right. Yes. Old scalp. That was fast. That thing went really fast.
Yeah, that was quick, bro. That was a good execution on your part.
Bro, that
And
thing.
wrist, bro. Bro, you did that like in a couple of seconds.
Yeah. You've gotta because I know the downward move here, the momentum's to the downside, but you know what? During FOMC yesterday, I did the same thing. Like while it was like 1:30, 1 o'clock when the news came out, I just kept scalping gold. I think I literally took like 12 trades yesterday during it. And you know what? I kind of cheated a little bit. My broker was lagging to the one I was watching. So every time this thing would like tap into a support, it would yank back like 10, 15 pips. And I noticed my broker wasn't doing it. So technically everything made sense. And that broker lag was there. So I literally just kept playing the broker lag too.
That's what's up, bro.
I don't know if I should say that on here, but oh well. What are they gonna do?
You don't get those kind of chances.
No,
Feel me? Gotta take advantage of that. That's not even your fault.
that's not my problem. That's theirs.
Yeah.
Tanner, who's your broker?
Huh?
Who's your broker?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm not doing that. I can, I can message you. Actually, hold up. How the heck do I do this? Oh, you gotta, there it is. You should have the message now.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, this 5 minute here, this would have been a good breakout too. That thing's running right now. Dang, what a meltdown today. It's like a panic sell-off today. Wonder if the S&P is going to do the same thing. It's kind of selling off too. Dude, this thing's getting murdered right now. Wow, I wish I'd hopped in there. Holy crap. That's 50 pip drop out of there. Man, this drop here is real. Oh, how many pips is that from the top here today? Dang, 150 on that. Yeah, that's insane.
Bro, that stuff is melting.
Yeah, that is some insane momentum there.
That's melting, bro. Sheesh. Yeah.
Bro,
Yo,
oh my God. I just closed another scalp off of that level there. Oh my God. I took half of the position size I did before. See, these are like catching a falling knife. I ain't gonna say nothing about these. Unless it's like a really good setup. Man, I'm not. I mentioned this one up here, but I'm almost at the time I wish I wouldn't have.
yeah, and you bring up a good point, bro. That's honestly like catching a falling knife. I'll just be in and out on that kind of trade and that kind of setup.
And here's the thing too, if somebody isn't like fast enough on the execution, I've done this a million times. So it's like I'm used to it, I can get in and out pretty
Yeah,
quick. I'm not gonna I know what this market can do.
yeah,
That was a pretty fast. So that was half the position size. I'm done here today. But
nice.
yeah, there was nothing too clean that we could trade today. The very clean move here to me was pre-New York support all morning. And then
Mhm.
you have unemployment claims bad. Had we got a 15 or a 30 minute to close up here, this breakout would have been easy. So that would have been my idea. That was very clean for us today. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Here's the second scalp here. This was the second one. Literally, as soon as it pushed up, I just closed. There's like over 10 pips there too.
Nice.
So what else? I was gonna look something else up earlier too. I brought up Google for a reason, but I can't remember why. And here's the thing too, if you guys start paying attention to these kind of areas, right, during like dramatic sell-offs, what I'll kind of look at is what kind of low, like you notice on breakouts, what kind of low does the market have to make, for these breakouts technically, and then where can the pullbacks be? So, this spot here, this didn't really make sense to me because this is a big support here. So with this much momentum running at this support, I would anticipate that this thing breaks out. And with that 5 minute close right on top of that, that's pretty dangerous area to try to scalp that by, right? But like up here, this big breakout that started here this morning, I figured there would be a bounce considering the first breakout structure was broken. I figured there'd be a bounce and maybe a little profit taking. So that's where the first buy happened. Now the next breakout for structure would be this low here and this support. But then you got to think, where are people going to like step off the gas a bit? It's going to be down near this support. So like that's when I try to catch a falling knife here. That's kind of like my thought process is, where did structure break and that breakout actually make sense? Up here, it was literally underneath this low, and this buy here made sense. Here, this breakout made sense underneath this lows, and then the profit taking makes sense on this level here. So that's why I kind of hop in those areas, anticipating a pullback there. It doesn't have to be anything huge too. As soon as it taps into that and you're in, like, dude, a 10, 15 pip pullback can happen pretty fast. And I was sized down on these two. Like, this was a normal position size, but this was half of that up there because I don't want to risk the money. And you've got to understand your risk here. But it looks like this is yanking back pretty good. That would have been a really nice area for it. But what can you do? S&P is breaking down here. Looks like the dollar's hanging out. See, Bitcoin's kind of hanging out. So nothing nothing crazy clean. You know what though? That 5 minute here, this would have been a good breakout. This would have been just a close right on support like that and continuation. That's clean. That's what we always trade. Same thing up here. This is pretty clean. Nothing really closed back above, and just continued to melt down. Took an S&P sell from 44.2388. Nancy says, wow, this pullback here is crazy. Big pullback. 44.28. Wow, you got a good entry there. How many pips is that? I've never even really traded this thing. Is that 186 or is that 20 pips on the drop? What is that?
I think that might be.
When I never know like what something moves, I just throw like a $1 lot size on a demo at it, and then you can see like just off spread and fluctuation, you could see what the pair will move. But yeah, it looks like S&P is kind of breaking back underneath this level here. We'll see here today. We'll see if it kind of breaking this short-term trend. We'll see, and we'll see if the dollar bounces up today too, or if it continues down. But looks like we're kind of yanking back here. I mean, that buy there was that's crazy. 50 pips to the upside off of that.
Oh, snap.
What up, Trap King? So he's trying to sneak in here on us. He's quiet.
Yo, Trap.
He's trying to sneak around on us here. Hey, I see you though. What is that? That picture you got? Is that a gold and silver or them a bunch of watches? What is that? I can't see it. Looks like a bunch of watches.
Those are his watches.
Yeah, maybe he's got a bunch of Rolex watches. See, look at that open. See this open on this candle too. This is like one of those things. If it's open with no top wick again on the 15-minute.
Yeah, they're watches and rolls of $100 bills.
Are they? But this 15-minute opens no top wick. Like it. I hate that this support's already been tested, so it's not really that clean anymore. But let's say that this were to continue down without that top wick and test into this again. That's like another scalp kind of area you could buy that off of, anticipating that it's going to pull back and create that top wick. But then you've got to understand where you're going to risk. Like your normal position size that you use, you've probably got to use a smaller one and understand your risk here.
Hi, what's up?
What up?
Good. What's good?
Yo, what's good?
Good. What did you guys catch?
Well, a buy here that happened really fast. It's like a 12 pip move here. And I don't even know how I caught that. I caught a falling knife like you do. And then I took a buy here off of this level too. And that one went well as well. Both went good. So now I'm watching this because here it's kind of dangerous, but you've got all this downward momentum, but this candle has no top wick right now. So I'm thinking if it comes back down again, what I might do is risk half of, so I took full position size here, bounced, covered it quick, took half a position size here, covered that on 10 pips, and I might take a quarter of the position size if it comes back without a top wick again to test this, and I'll cover it at 10 pips again. So kind of my plan here today. But as far as like a clean trade as my normal breakouts, the clean trade today I was looking at was going to be this range up above 1775.70, and this clean range here was going to be the target. But that pre-New York support looked really nice. But ultimately, I needed a candle to close up here and then another 15-minute candle to break out to continue. We never got that. Price
Do
just
we
pulled
have it?
back and
Do
kept
we
going
have
down.
do we have any no risk members on this zone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to wrap my head around how nobody saw the sell of this gold from that top.
Oh, maybe they did.
I'm trying to wrap my head around on
Maybe
the
they
4-hour time frame.
maybe they
Trying
did
to wrap my head
because
around why
you
nobody.
you said yesterday that you liked this area and a breakout and a pullback right into it and literally a meltdown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said it on Zoom yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I said that same stuff, and I was like, I'm just wondering because I mean, if when we give ideas like this, we expect our traders to like go play around on the chart and see if they can monitor it and if possible catch it. These are things that are there. So I'm just trying to wrap my head around how come nobody said anything. I'm like, okay, no problem. Let me just keep quiet and watch. I caught a live GJ this morning when I woke up. I called it on Zoom last night. GJ buys, but not the full move, anyways. Not the full move. Even though where the market currently is, I was expecting it there. It's marked up on my chart, but I think I wanted a little bit higher so that I could sell.
Oh, off of this range up here then.
Yep,
Yeah.
right there. I want the market a little bit higher so that I could sell.
Yeah. Makes sense here. Makes
Anyways,
sense here.
I just wanted to just jump in and see if there was anything to pick up. So
Yeah, we picked up buy and buy. Well, at least I pulled the trigger on it. And yeah, I mean, outside of that, not really any clean ranges to play here. And well, just another day, another trade. You know how it is.
all right, back to studies. I'm going back into the lab. Talk to you guys later.
All right, bro. You know what, though? Again, if this comes back with no top wick right into this, this is risky here because I hate that this level isn't fresh, but I know that this has no top wick and we're coming on to New York Stock Exchange open in 10 minutes. So things could slow down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a little bit more here. And if we reach down, yeah, I'm going to, oh, what the? I'm going to see if this can't bounce off of this again. I've got a quarter of the size of my half from the last trade too. So this is a tiny position size here again, and it's already up just about 10 pips. I'm setting it to break even already. So that trade's already set to break even. So we'll see if it can yank back, considering the position size is small here. The only reason I'm setting it to break even is because A, I already had 2 good trades, and B, if it can go up a bit higher, that would be great for the smaller size that I have here. There we go. Come on, keep going up. Nice. Very nice. A little more. Ooh, I'm out of it. There we go. Perfect.
Yo, I just caught that.
Bro,
I got out at 7 pips.
I'm absolutely destroying this market today. Bro, I'm telling you what, this week has been the best week that I've had all year. I'll show you
Yeah,
guys.
bro. You've
that
been
trade.
you've been murdering gold.
Bro,
Is it
absolutely
still
destroying
going?
it. What's crazy is I'm not even like in my element either, you know, like
Right.
I'm traveling for a month right now. I'm not even at my home.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. It just shows you what you're able to do, bro.
Yeah, I guess sometimes. There we go. This is the buy there. So literally bought it off of that support, push up, close it out. Same thing. And that one was set to break even. So I set that to break even. I got greedy on that again because why not? Yeah, absolutely crushed this thing today. Anyone else catch any of this? I know Steven did. Anyone else? Anyone else? Man, that was 15 pips there. Man, no one else took any trades today. Oh, I know what I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up that BP gas shortage. Oh, so they had to close. Wow. Oh my God, Bloomberg. Somebody caught 12 pips on the sell side. Nice. Perfect. So they have to close down. They close down gas stations. That is not good. Freaking close down their gas stations. But I don't understand why their trucks can't drop the gas off. It says that they're a supply. Oh, I guess. Shortage of truck drivers is disrupting deliveries.
Oh wow, not surprised.
There's a shortage of everything this year.
Yeah, bro, for sure, 100% employees. Like people don't want to go to work, bro.
No one. Nobody. No one.
And we've never been out of gas, and one of the places it's like always full. They only had two pumps running,
Oh, really?
Wow,
which means they were down to their last tank.
Dang.
that sucks.
Yeah, the world is not doing good right now.
That just reminds me of earlier this year when we had that gas shortage.
Oh,
Remember they
yeah.
had hacked the pipeline?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that's ate up. And everybody went to the gas station all freaked out and stuff. Dude, I don't even drive anymore. Sounds stupid, but I don't. I don't even, my car probably hasn't moved in 2 months. Thing was dusty before I left.
That's not good on the engine.
Probably not, especially on that kind of car.
Mhm.
Not good.
I'd
st-
probably say like a piece of advice that somebody gave me as far as like leaving a car in the garage for a while is try to like turn it on at least once a week.
Oh yeah, I do that. I
Yeah,
just don't drive
okay.
it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean as long as the engine is running for a little bit, it's cool.
Dude, my buddy keeps giving me his R8 and stuff. So I'm like, why am I gonna drive this when I can drive that?
Oh yeah, I understand that.
That sounds a lot better. I mean, mine's
Sure.
okay, but that's much more fun to drive than my car.
The other thing is you need air circulation inside, or you could get mold buildup and things like that from the humidity. I live in the woods, so it's shaded and
Mhm.
humid, and
Ye-
then you get into this odor that's something building up probably from the air conditioning unit.
Yeah, that car is in the Midwest right now, so it's muggy and nasty there, or it was at least. I think it just started cooling off. It was like 70 degrees there yesterday, or this whole week, I think.
Oh wow.
It's hot here, dude. I'm in the Mojave right now. It's been like almost 100 degrees. Next week,
It's in
Monday.
Cali, right?
Uh-huh.
Near is there a nearby city there?
Yeah, see, it's in you know where like Palmdale and Lancaster is?
Nah, I don't.
You
I
know,
don't know.
you know where, let me see here. Where are you at, Steven?
I'm not in Cali. I stay on the East Coast in North Carolina. I've been to Cali before, so that's why I kind of just curious. But I probably
Um,
won't know where it is.
I'll give you I'll give you a big, so like I'm an hour and a half north, or like kind of north of LA,
Okay.
and yeah, Lancaster and Palmdale are.
Okay, I see where you're talking about. Yep, I just opened up maps.
So if you look up California City, that's where
Yeah,
I'm at right now. It's literally in the
cool.
middle of the desert, bro.
So, all right, I see where that's at. So, where I went to go visit at when I went to Cali is not too far from where you're at right now. It's near LA as well. It's
Ye-
literally, you said an hour, it's probably 30 minutes from LA, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people like go near the coast when they visit, obviously California, like unless they're gonna go to national park or something. But
Hmm.
yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Arizona next week. I'm gonna go to the Grand Canyon, and I'm gonna come back to California, and I'm just gonna go to a few different spots throughout the week. But the weekend after that, I'm gonna do the Half Dome in Yosemite.
Yeah, that's been on my bucket list, bro.
Bro, that
Yosemite.
thing's crazy. The Half Dome there, you've got to look it up. Oh, actually, I can do it while we're on here. I don't know
What
if
is
you
that?
Half Dome. Let me hold up. Let me pull up pictures here. This is Half Dome. So you hike up this
Oh, nice.
up the mountain. It's 12
That's
hours
nice.
and it's 20 miles long. It's pretty insane.
Wow.
And I hate heights too. Like
Yeah, same here, bro.
I yesterday I was standing on the edge of a mountain. Well, I was watching the sunset here off of this mountain at this state park, and dude, there was like, I don't even know. It was a pretty straight sheer drop. And when you're up there though, it's windy, bro. And that
Yeah.
wind, dude, it had my knees quivering. I hate that stuff. But
Now, are you guys planning on like just hiking it? Wait, how long did you say it was? 20 miles?
20 miles takes
Are
12
you guys
hours.
gonna like camp in and stuff, or you guys are gonna hike the straight 12 or
No,
whatever, however long it takes?
we're gonna start at like 6 in the morning and just hike it and get it done and not stop until it's done.
Yeah.
But we're
Nice.
gonna
Yeah.
stay in we're gonna camp in Yosemite, just not on that actual hiking trail.
Yeah. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
Sounds fun, bro.
yeah, it should be interesting. I mean, as long as the weather holds up. I was listening to a video and this guy was talking about how they were climbing it and they got stuck at the top during because the thunderstorms there will just form and roll in really fast. And it's not like you can just, get down fast.
Heck
And
no.
you're holding on to the metal cables, right? Or there's metal cables all the way up. You're at
Yeah.
8,800 feet above sea level and you're 5,500 feet above the canyon. So you're pretty high in the air. And he said like their hair was standing up from the static electricity up there, which is not good.
Wow.
During a storm, you feel that like
Bro, that's not good,
you're gonna
bro.
get hit by lightning.
Yeah,
Sounds terrible. And legally, like they can't stop you from going up. So if you want to go up and the weather's crappy, like you don't go with a tour guide or anything. You just go on your
you
own.
go by yourself.
And
Yeah.
they tell you like if the weather's not good, you just shouldn't do it.
Right.
But, but some people do it anyways.
Yeah.
Looks like oil's
Some
reacting off of this gas news here. Supply and demand says oil goes higher.
Let's see if it'll break that high.
It's like Bitcoin's kind of bouncing here. S&P is bouncing here. Gold not bouncing here. Now we're
Gold
at
is
New York Stock Exchange open here. See, now technically gold's got another clean drop to, I say clean. It doesn't look that clean, but It's got another drop that looks like 1751. 63 could be it. And you've got to think all this downward momentum. Then you look at the 1 minute. Like if this 1 minute were to close bearish on this support and the next one were to break out, that would be like something technically that makes sense. But I'm done trading here today, I think. And you've got the
Yeah, same here.
5 minute close here in 1 minute as well. So like if you waited on the 5 minute and this one closed pretty bearish here, and the next one were to shoot up and make a top wick and break back down, that execution there would make a lot of sense. So like a new 1 minute starting here. Broke the low pretty fast. So like in these kind of ideas, it's you're either going to bounce again or, you know, and you've got to manage this where like if you're in this trade, for example, on something like this, and you've got to stop somewhere like up here, you've got to think that your target might be somewhere down towards 1751.15, but you can bounce around the support. So you've got to be mindful just like that. So like once it
Yeah.
starts to suck back, you've got to get out of that because that bounce there. So that's why, like how I said, the 5 minute closes here in 10 minutes here. That's why the higher the time frame, the better the close, the higher the probability it is. That's why I was talking about that 5 minute. If it were to close bearish here, then the open on the next 5 minute were to create a top wick and break down, that would make more sense, right? And even more so, like a 15-minute close back below this 15-minute candle would just continue showing like a downtrend where you've got a low and a lower high, and then you've got another low and you've got a lower high. And then the way a trend works is you create another lower low somewhere, you know, wherever. But who knows if it'll actually do it. At this point, after the market has just moved so much, it's really hard to time these other breakouts, but it looks like it's kind of running at it again. See how it just keeps whacking on the support here. So like now you've got a 1 minute close here in 5 seconds. It's running already. Crazy, crazy gold.
Bro, I don't know if like my Zoom just lagged, but bro, I don't know. I think I'm tripping.
What happened? I think I'm tripping. Well, you guys know what? Let's see. Gold can, I want to see if it continues to break out here today within the next 2 minutes. Then I'm done here today. I haven't executed on anything since that last buy, nor am I going to. Just watching this here just to see if this thing's going to break out again. And it is a little bit here.
Made the top wick and everything. Oh no, that's the candle before it.
Yeah, like I said, the later in the day, like, and you're already 7 minutes past open, and the how this thing has already moved a lot, like you start to get these choppier moves, you know, like this is a, oh, my Zoom is lagging here. 20 pip move, but it's a choppy 20 pip move. My Zoom was lagging in there. So I think that's going to be it for me today. Couple buys. We talked about this one. I didn't mention this one, but I did mention one of them here again. So Steven managed to catch that too. I think someone else caught the short position here. That's good as well. So I think that's going to be it for me here today.
All right, bro. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Alrighty, I will catch all you guys. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I'll let you guys know if I do it again. Peace out.